What's going on, guys? Bear with me, this is going to be a disaster. We have like 50 unpaid players. So I'm printing a list of that right now. But we have like 50, like legitimately 50 unpaid players right now. So that's an awesome start to the morning. There's some good names in there too. If anybody wants all of them, I'll get you the exact total. There are 44 unpaid players. Trying to put some of the highlights on here. Formico, you can have them for 100. Just give me a second. I wanna make sure that I can cancel all of them first. It's a hassle, but yeah, 100's fine. I'm not super worried about it. I'm more worried about the fact that I have 44 unsold players. Cool. Appreciate you, my friend. I don't think I've ever had this many canceled players in a break. It's not ideal. 44. We had so many people that it actually wasn't so many people. It was like 3 people that decided to win like 12 players apiece, and just decided that they were not going to send. So that was awesome. Just bear with me for a couple minutes, guys. I gotta get all this squared away. Less than ideal start to the Sunday. Guys, we'll get going in just a couple minutes here. Appreciate your patience. All right. Yeah. Michael, we had 44 unpaid spots, so I'm just trying to get all of that squared away right now. So I apologize for the delay. Formico took all of them because he's the man. Almost there, guys. But yeah, not an ideal start. But we're making do. All right. It's done. It's updated. It's good. Appreciate your guys' patience here. I know that you guys are wanting to rip. I am too, believe me. All right. So that should be good. Really put a little bit of a damper on the morning, huh? So hopefully, now that we've let these cases marinate for 15 minutes. Maccabee and Cooper for Peter, huh? I don't need it, actually. I updated it on here. Alright, guys. I'm sorry about that. Chad, just so you know, Mitch is sending you a picture. I just printed you a sheet of all your players. Chad, let me know when you send over, too. Unless I'm missing it, I don't see it. Maybe you cleared it already. Alright, here we go. Here are your players. You should know who you have because you bought them. Like I said, Chad Mitch is sending you a list of it right now. Alright, we should be good to go. Sheet is updated.
Just like keep that with it so they know which ones to put as big.
All right, guys, are we ready to get into this? We're already 15 minutes behind schedule, and we have a fairly tight schedule for this one, for this stuff today. But we'll make do. Promise you, we always do. Always make do, you guys know that. Making it work. Making it work. Happy Sunday. Guys, who are we looking for? So I know who Peter is looking for. I think I know who Arthur is looking for. But how about the rest of you guys? We got quite a few in here. Peter, I'm not 100% sure. Gotta figure that out. Yeah, we got a crazy week next week with Topps Chrome update coming out. So we'll see. Yet to be determined. All right, let's finally get to this, huh? Here's our first 12. 2 cases of this. You guys know stuff's been really nice for us. I'm gonna miss this product if this is the last of it. I really don't think that we have a whole lot left. I've already gone through, I think, 3 orders of this, maybe 2, maybe 3 orders. A lot of orders of this stuff. Busy day of breaks today here. We have Chrome U, obviously, that we're doing right now. We have Bowman's Best Basketball at 2:30. And then we have Sterling 2Ks going later on today. It is, Peter. It is. It comes out in mid-December. The basketball version. Checklist for it is up. I don't think that they're going to be that bad. I think, like, in breaks like this, LeBron's going to sell for a lot, but it's not going to carry the whole product. Be kind of similar to, like, the Wendy Chase was with it last year, I think. Steven, what's up? This is Jordan. But we're kicking it, man. You know, another day. Another day, can't complain too much. Hey, Weems. It's our first 2 boxes. Man, did you miss what a hectic morning. Weems, get this, dude. 44 unpaid players. How bananas is that? Yes, that was a disaster. That's why we haven't even seen cards yet, and we've been live for 21 minutes. And you guys were quick with buying them. It was more the having to sell all of them, or having to cancel all of them and change all the spreadsheets and figure out whose cards are going where. It's a disaster, man. Disaster. And the Bowman's Best here is gonna be similar too. So that's super awesome. Oh yeah, he's good. No, I know you would have, Weems. It wasn't filling them that was the problem at all. It was actually just canceling and getting all the lists right. Babs, 44 unpaid players in this first one. Well, it was two different people that had both bought a ton. And no, that's the next one. That's going to be a disaster. Yeah. Great start to the morning.
Are they small though?
The players?
Yes, you can both.
Yeah. It's doable. Foreman Cocaine, I gave him a good deal. Tyler Williams, Shimmer. First auto, and it's a nice one. Jurion Dickey, Fuchsia Speckle out of 150. That's nice. Yeah. So many guys. I'm gonna have to group them. I haven't even looked at that because this was such a mess. But that'll go at 2:30. I'll put something in our Facebook group. So keep a heads up for that. There's Miles Davis. Next auto, refractor auto, Eli Holstein out of 499. And Solomon DeShields, green out of 99. Whittington. Antonio Williams, X-Fractor. James Williams, refractor. Winmon, X-Fractor, and Tyler Williams, green shimmer out of 99. Arthur's got a bunch of dudes. I forget who all that he even has. I think it's like Penix and Drake and Judkins, and then there's one other that I don't remember. One other big quarterback. Connor Colby, X-Fractor. Richard Reese, blue, out of 199. Jafari Harvey. And Mondin Jr. Aqua. It's awfully gold. That might be insert gold. First auto, Marshawn Lloyd. Did you? It's Isaiah Williams. Scored the game winner in overtime yesterday. Come on. Let's go. Penix out of 50 on the on-card auto for Arthur. Let's go. Great start. That's why we play the game. Penix is probably the best guy that you can hit in the product right now, right? Oh, he has JJ too. He's got Drake May, JJ, and Penix. Hello, Mr. Michael. Should probably tag him. That's a good start for him, huh? Hey, Arthur. That's a good card. Good little start. He'll chirp me, though, because he always asks for orange. Orange or better. That's gold. That won't work. It is on card, though, so that's nasty. Michael Trigg out of 399. Purple Speckle. And Michael Williams. Purple Shimmer. Wow. What a box! Travis Hunter refractor auto out of 499. Great start to the break. Let's go. It's not, you can definitely get it off, but just so you know that it's there. Like I said, you'll be able to rub that off. I'm just not going to do it on screen for you. But yeah, it's fixable for sure. Travis, nice hit. Start to the case. He's got the Travis Hunter spot in this one. Nick Sabota. Jurion's nasty too. It just got overshadowed because it was the third best auto that we hit in our first two boxes. backwards card, huh? Weird. If Drake May's still there, Steven. It's a big if. Peter, I have no idea, man. I've been so caught up in this break. I have no clue. Arthur, look at the middle. I don't think he's going number one, but depending on where the Bears land versus the Patriots, I think that the Bears might want him. Arthur, look at the middle. On card. One of the few on card autos that are out there for him. That's a good start, right? I'm not convinced that the Bears have any idea what they're doing. Kool-Aid refractor. Of course, Arthur. Audric. Gold Victor Rosa out of 50. First auto, refractor auto. Nice one here. Kyle McCord out of 499. We'll take it. Dorian Singer refractor. Dion's not going anywhere, man. He's made more money for that school than anywhere. Newbin, purple out of 399. What you don't understand about that, Chad, is they don't care. They could never win a game again. For the money that he's brought in, it doesn't matter. Isaiah Williams out of 299. Yeah, they don't care about wins and losses at all at Colorado. They care about how Dion's helped that university. He will never lose his job there. He could be there as long as he wants. Henderson. Yeah, I think that they will, Peter. I don't think that they'd pass on Marvin for the sake of taking a quarterback, but I don't really know what their thoughts actually are on Fields. Bronson Barron, Shimmer. Ruben Owens green auto. That's nice. Just going to make 5-star corner up there or what? Next box. Joseph Griffin. Hunter Deckers, purple shimmer not numbered. First auto, base auto, Grant Wells, Virginia Tech. Next auto, nice one here, Jackson Dart, refractor auto for Ole Miss. Out of $4.99. He looked good yesterday until he didn't. Yeah, I agree. I don't think that the Bears will pass on Marvin. Carson Beck, blue. He looked phenomenal yesterday. Shadur, upside down. Backwards, Phil Maffa. What is going on here? Backwards, Phil. Trey Benson, aqua. Out of $2.99. Delora. Hey, Arthur. Big Kahuna Penix. That's big. Jesus, Arthur. Riley Leonard. I figured that you wouldn't say no to that. Deckers, purple. It's been a great start. First case is not playing around, man. Said no funny business, man. We're getting right to it. Hello, Mr. Penix. Been a great start with our names in this case. Color hasn't even been there yet. The names have just been good. It's always a good sign. I mean, we haven't even done better than a gold yet. And we already have 6 cards up on the stand. Put Jackson Dart up because he's been playing well. Will Johnson. For Michigan? No, not yet. Lagasse is hard to hit. I don't know why, but his stuff has traditionally been harder to hit than most. Did he? So who's playing? Zappy? Zappy time? Zappy to the moon again? Because Lord knows that Jason and I need that. Jason certainly more so than me. I don't have that much Zappy. Jason has a ton of Zappy. Dang it. I feel like the Patriots are such a disaster right now. They've gone back and forth 1,000 times on that quarterback train. And so Zappy doesn't get the reps that he needs if he's actually going to play. And Mac's out there walking on eggshells because he knows that if he plays poorly, he's going to get benched. Like, for a Bill Belichick run team, it's very poor. It does not make a lot of sense. There's not a lot of structure. Like, at least you have some teams that are like, all right, here's our plan. If we're doing this, like, you know, we're moving on from quarterback 1 to quarterback 2, and we'll address it at the end of the year if we're not going to win. Like, they keep going back and forth. You know, Zappy will play well, then he won't. Mac will play well, then he won't. It's kind of a mess, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, that's the thing, though. And so, Steven, I'm a Bears fan, okay? And I can sit and make excuses for Justin Fields until I'm blue in the face, but the fact of the matter is he doesn't find ways to win games. And so it's kind of the same thing with Mac, right? You're in a spot where you can sit, oh, it's the offensive line, he doesn't have receivers, defense isn't good, yada, yada, yada. At the end of the day, buddy's just not winning games. So you have guys like Baker Mayfield and guys like Gardner Minshew who find ways to win games. Like, their teams are not that much better, I don't think. Just like you can't say, oh, well, the Bears are X, Y, and Z. The Bears spent a ton of money. The Bears have a lot of really good players. Either it's the coaching staff or it's the guys that you're putting your faith in, one or the other. Logan Diggs refractor. We have green coming, and it's Oregon colors. unless it's Baylor colors. It is Baylor. Monterey Baldwin. I'm trying to think. I think that this was Ray that had Monterey, and he had asked for a Monterey green last time. I wonder if he grabbed him again. First auto, Dominic Lovett. Presley. Now I have to look because I'm curious. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think Mac is it. There's Ruben out of 199. Yeah, I don't think that Mac's the dude. Kobe Prentice. I don't know though, man. It's hard to say because a lot of these, you know, highly touted quarterbacks over the last couple of years haven't gotten it done in the NFL either. So at some point, I think it makes you value these guys that come along. It's assuming that Fields is available, which is a big if, honestly. Jalen Berger. Judkins, Shimmer. He looked good yesterday. That Georgia team is just so damn good. McMillan, refractor auto out of 499. Shadur right on top. We haven't seen a ton of Shadur in this break. McCaskill. Julian Fleming, X-Fractor. Cam Ward, 399. Travis Hunter, refractor. Aqua, Mitch Liebler. Yellow auto, Jaden Delora, yellow out of 75. Nice hit for the Delora spot. Malachi Starks. Drake May, refractor. Jace. And no chance that the Bears would make that trade either. Fields is significantly more valuable in this league than Mac Jones is. Penix, Penix refractor. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta fix this. What an absolute disaster this morning has been. Good Lord. Everything was going great until it wasn't going great. Now it's a mess. Disaster. Stacks falling over everywhere. Knew that was going to happen eventually. We're back. Let's finish this little stack here. Michael Pratt. Purple Shimmer not numbered. And auto. And auto Will Rogers. Base auto. I think that's Formico on that one. Yeah, that like I said, there's no way. I think that if there's one thing that the Bears know, it's that Fields has a shot to fit into a system. Not me saying he's going to be a successful NFL quarterback. I think that the Bears know that Fields has a shot to be competitive in a certain system. I don't know if the Bears think that that system is with them. Can't speak on that. And the harsh reality, too, is that Fields is not Poles' guy. So if you're going to ask Brian Poles to build it from the ground up with all these draft picks and capital that they have to spend, there's a certain level of Poles having to love the dude that's going to run his offense, and I just don't know how in love with Justin he is, and that's okay. It's not a knock on Justin. I just don't know if that's Ryan Poles' guy. So I think with where they should fall draft-wise this year and the fact that they should have a shot at Harrison, they should have a shot at other guys. They have to go skill player. And my thought with that, they won't take a lineman because they traded down for a lineman. I don't see them taking an edge rusher because they had a shot last year to take Jalen Carter had they wanted to. They decided against it. So I don't see that happening. I'm not 100% sure what their plan is, but as a Bears fan, I kind of just have to sit back and see it through, I think. What's the big 12 o'clock game on today? Packers play today, or are they bye week? You can always get behind actively rooting against the Packers. I don't think that they're going to take a lineman. I think they've taken linemen in the first round in 3 of the last 4 drafts. Right? 3 of the last 4. I think with a top 5 pick with this draft class, you have to take skill positions. You can get linemen in the 2nd or 3rd round. You have to take skill positions, and I love Olu. I do. I like Joe Alt too. I like a lot of the big time linemen, but with where the Bears are competitive wise, they have to take skill positions. You have too many impact skill positions, and you've watched other teams do it as of late, taking these skill position guys that are working out for them. If you're the Bears, you can't keep using these firsts when you're in a deep rebuild on offensive linemen, in my opinion. I don't think that they'll take 2 receivers. I think that they like DJ Moore too much. Plus, they like Darnell Mooney. They like Darnell Mooney too much to take another one. I think that they'll take Marvin in the first round, but you're not going to take what's going to end up being probably your number 4 receiver. Because if they take Harrison, you go DJ Moore, Harrison, Mooney, and then whoever that they would take, say it'd be Rome. I don't think you draft your number 4 receiver with a top 5 pick for the same reason that I wouldn't take Olu or Joe Alt top 5. I think that they're going to take Harrison and a quarterback. And if they don't take Harrison and a quarterback, that's where I could see them either going O-line or backtracking, seeing how good Jalen Carter was, and taking an edge rusher. Because, like, man, in hindsight, like, I think the best pick in the 22 draft was the Lions taking Hutchinson. But here's the thing about that, Peter. What do you trade Mooney for? A third? Like, I'd rather just have Mooney. Mooney's not that expensive. It's not like the Bears have a ton of issues, but they addressed their linebacking core. They got to figure out their secondary. They have a super young secondary. It's talented, but I think I could see them addressing their secondary with like a Dallas Turner or a Kool-Aid. That wouldn't surprise me. The other thing that I think that they need to do a better job of, if they're going to take a quarterback, is they need a winner, man. I like Drake May a lot. The dude doesn't win. Like, it's kind of the same thing as when they took Trubisky. Kind of made sense, but it also kind of didn't. I don't disagree, but we're also talking about a number 3 receiver, and that's assuming that they don't do anything else. Like, they have so much money to spend. Big defensive upgrade with Montez. You have Tremaine Edmonds, who you sign long-term. You have TJ Edwards, who you sign long-term. Jalen Johnson, like I said, they got to figure out. But they like Brisker. They like Kyler Gordon. Those dudes should come into their own. Usually that kind of happens. D-backs always seem to kind of be a year or two behind going from college to the NFL. Unless you're Sauce Gardner, but for the most part. I just don't see them taking Rome. I really like Rome. I wouldn't hate Rome, but they're not going to take 2 receivers in the first round. Because it kind of goes back to they're not that close, right? They'd be more likely to go receiver O-lineman than they would to take 2 receivers, I think. Jared Verse, speaking of, he's a guy that I like. I don't think he'll be there. Saturday Superstars, come on. Caleb, that's nice. For the Caleb Williams spot, Saturday Superstars Caleb, that's a huge card. And Malik Benson out of 299. Super short print Caleb, that's awesome. We'll certainly take that. And Buckner. Oh, if Rome's there in the second round, they should absolutely take him. Here's Michael Pratt. If Rome is there in the second round, I could see the Bears taking him. I don't know if he'll be there in the second round. I think Rome goes in the first round. How about that one? For the Caleb spot, that's a banger. And honestly, it still wouldn't surprise me if they went Caleb number 1 overall. I mean, they could go so many different routes, it's hard to say. Gadsden, that's Formico too. Formico's crushing with all those unpaids. And Bo Nix out of 399. He looked ridiculous yesterday. It's Michael Pratt refractor. I think Pratt will probably be a late round backup QB. Mixon. I don't know. I get it. I get why you'd say that. He's done a lot of things recently that I have not liked, but I don't know if he's overrated. He's really good. Penix, Shimmer. And Jordan Whittington, refractor auto out of 499. Michael Pratt. Sticky on that one, you. Mayan Williams out of 399. Diggs. Jatavion Sanders out of 399. Orange auto, Christopher Bazina for Clemson. Jalen Berger. Perkins, I like Perkins a lot too. He'll be not this draft, but the next one. There's a nice one, Rome. I don't think Milton translates personally. I get the thought process. I just don't think I don't think he's the dude. I would not feel good about my team taking Rome. Presley Shimmer. And Montrell Johnson base auto. And Milton, I'm not sold on. He's not bad. I don't know. My lens has changed a little bit. Being a Bears fan and seeing them draft up, or trade up, I guess, for both Trubisky and for Fields. And Fields is electric to watch, man. I don't know if he's the dude that goes and wins a championship. And I think that's what, like, as a fan, that's kind of what you have to kind of think about, right? Who gives you a shot to win a championship? Because if you can't say, hey, 2 years from now, this dude's going to be good enough to go and beat Jalen Hurts or Josh Allen or Joe Burrow or Mahomes in big games, then he's not the dude. Because if you want to win a championship, those are the dudes that you got to beat, you know? Not knocking on those dudes and saying that they're bad. It's just, if you can answer that question, for example, like, I know that these Packers fans like Jordan Love, but even going into this year, who gives you a better shot to win down the stretch, right? You put your confidence in Aaron Rodgers, or you put your confidence in Jordan Love now? That's a huge drop-off, if you ask me. Now, I know Aaron wasn't good in the playoffs, and trust me, I'm the furthest thing from an Aaron Rodgers fan. But generally speaking, Aaron, you felt like you had a chance to win every single game when he's playing. Jordan Love, you don't. Jordan Love, is Aaron Jones healthy? How's the receiving core? You think our defense is going to play well? Oh, I don't know how the game, like, it's different, you know? It's very much it's a different world for your top 6 or 8 teams versus the others. So that's the thing, as well as the Steelers have been playing, do you think that Kenny P has a chance to go toe-to-toe with a lot of these dudes? Probably not. Now, on the flip side, you find a guy like Tua. You find a guy like Herbert. I would argue that those two have a chance. Maybe not a great chance, but you don't feel like you're dead in the water going into a playoff game at Arrowhead against Mahomes if Tua is under center. You don't feel like you're dead in the water if Herbert's under center in the playoffs and you run into Joe Burrow and Cincy. Like, you feel like you have a chance. Now on the flip side, even with Justin Fields under center, you give me the Eagles in the first round, second round, because they'll probably get the one. Do they have a chance? Probably not. Or you just do what the Niners have done and you build the most ridiculous team ever so you can put Joe Schmo under center and he'll be an MVP candidate. He'll figure it out. I do like Brock, but I'm a Hawkeyes fan, so I saw plenty of Brock Purdy with him at Iowa State. For 4 years, he wasn't that good there. I think it's a product of him being a really intelligent football player and having one of the best built teams that we've seen in this generation around him. I mean, offensively, defensively, coaching staff, special teams. It's just the Niners are a really complete football team. And so you put a guy who, accurate passer, a little bit mobile. Like I said, he was very much a student of the game at Iowa State. Ran a very competent offense for 4 years. Like, it's a totally different feel. Steven, explain that to me. What do you mean? Confused on your phrasing there. I could see them doing that. I think a lot of it's going to depend on how the rest of this season goes. Not only for them and for the teams around them, but I also think college football-wise, because to me, if you're the Bears, the most pressing question that you have to answer is Justin Fields the guy? If he's the guy you're going to ride with, then great. If there is even a sliver of doubt that Justin's not the guy, you have such a deep quarterback class this year. You have to take a quarterback. This is one of the most loaded quarterback classes that we've seen in a while. And you can't just, we passed on the top 2 or 3, even though we were in a position to take them, and we're going to take Bo Nix in the 3rd round. Like, I don't know. To me, you cannot miss. Yeah, dude, this draft class is loaded. That's why this product is so good, honestly. Yeah, here's the thing, Peter, I think that's a little bit empty now, because judging how USC is playing right now, with the move to the Big Ten next year, I don't know if Caleb wants to go back to USC. I think when he said that was when USC was considered a top 5 team in the country, and now they have 4 losses. So, you think Bo Nix goes that high? I don't know, because Because you got to think, right? If Drake May's a first rounder, Caleb's a first rounder, Shadur's a first rounder, JJ's a first rounder, Penix is a first rounder, like you're not going to have 7 quarterbacks off the board in the first round. I don't think. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if Bo Nix goes that high. And I love Bo Nix. If it was appropriate, I might put Bo Nix at my top spot. There's Lieber Yellow out of 75. I don't know, man. Just guys being dudes talking about sports, ripping cards, you know. Purple Ruben Owens. Ruben Owens' spot is crushing this case. Jace McClellan, base auto. I like Jace a lot. Malik Benson, gold shimmer out of 50. Jace refractor. Okay, so if we do the realistic math, right? And Weems, you can keep a tab if you're bored. Eagles, Chiefs not taking quarterback. Bengals are not taking quarterback. The Bills are not taking quarterback. At least early, right? I'm not talking about backup quarterbacks. I more mean, generally speaking, early on in the draft. That's 4 for sure. The Chargers are not taking a quarterback. Trying to think who else is like a lock to not take a quarterback early on. Tyler Van Dyke, base auto. Double base auto. We don't see that very often in this. The Dolphins will not take a quarterback early. Would not make sense. Who else? I'm curious. Feel free to add to this because I'm sure that I'm missing some teams. The Jaguars will not take a quarterback early. Who else? The Colts, probably not. They like Richardson. Jaden Ott, Fuchsia, Speckle out of 150. Denver. I think Denver likes their situation. I guess they're kind of stuck with that situation, huh? Who else am I missing? Who's the... All right, so Weems, make me a list of the locks right now. The locks to for sure not take a quarterback. Adonai Mitchell. Jesus. KJ Jefferson, refractor auto. Out of 499. And blue, Keon Coleman. I like him a lot, actually, too. We were talking about first-round receivers. Fleming. I'm going to bump this stack again. Christ, Jordan. Lock it in. Drew Aller. You think? I don't think it's that many, Weems. I really don't. I think it's probably 15 tops. Caleb Downs, he looked good yesterday. And Kansas. Jalen Daniels. Yellow auto out of 75. I really don't think it's that many. I mean, NFC North is wide open. Wide open. There's 4 for sure that might take a quarterback. I guess realistically, instead of making a list of teams that are locks, we should make a list of teams that are for sure kicking the tires on a quarterback. So like I said, we know that we have 4 with certainty. Jalen. Yellow. Yep, so I think the entire NFC North is open. Because realistically, like, even the Lions, if the Lions were in a spot where Bo Nix was available, I think that they'd roll the dice. The Texans, I think, are 100% in on CJ. The Panthers have to be 100% in on Bryce Young. Have to be. You can't take a dude, trade up to take a dude number 1 overall and not see it through. Raiders, Falcons, Vikings, Packers, Broncos, Bucks, Edge, Jets, Cards. Is there anybody else that we think is on that list? Peter, that's a fantastic list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The Bears I'd put on there potentially. The Cards, I think, are a dumpster fire, but they got to figure out what the plan is with Kyler. The Broncos, I don't think that they're willing for what they gave up with Russell Wilson to take a quarterback. I could see them taking a quarterback in like the 3rd round or later. But yeah, Raiders for sure. Falcons, probably. Because when did they take Ritter? What round was Ritter? Packers, probably. Even though they might not admit it because they just had the whole fiasco of saying that. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword though, right? Because if you're any of those teams, you're leaving a ton of talented dudes on the board to essentially race to take quarterbacks. I don't know, man. This is a good conversation because there's so many different routes. And like college-wise, like we said, you have like 7 or 8 legit quarterbacks who you feel like could be starters in the NFL, don't you? Assuming that these guys all enter the draft. Because you have Drake, you have Caleb, you have JJ, you have Sanders, you have Penix, you have Bo Nix. That's 6. You know what I just realized in this case? We have yet to see anything better than gold. No, Commanders are going to stick it out with Sam Howell. They like him. Steelers, I think kind of the same thing. Kenny's winning games. I don't see them moving on. The Rams, for sure, I would put them in that group above, in my opinion. You're not wrong though, because the thing is, like you're sitting on next year's draft class with what, Drew Aller? There's almost less pressure on the teams that are taking the 3rd or 4th quarterback off the board. Like, I really wouldn't want to be in the Bears' spot if they wanted to take a quarterback because you feel like you can't miss on your pick. The other teams can be like, well, if we did miss on it and the dudes who got taken before him are good, we can be like, well, he wasn't there. But you could end up in a spot similar to Yeah, except the difference is, Peter, the Steelers always find ways to win football games. They're not a super competitive team, but they find ways to win. And I think that's the biggest difference, right? Like, they find a way to win football games, period. Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you, but there's not enough there to immediately prompt change. You think that many, Steven? I would love it as a sports card guy. Shit, would I love that. I can't say that on here. That, I mean, that would be great. The Bears look good. The Bears also just played the Panthers, though. So that's... it's kind of a mess. I kind of wish that the Bears would have taken at least a backup quarterback late. I mean, shoot, I like Tyson. Tyson's not an NFL quarterback. And don't get me wrong, like, I don't hate Justin Fields. I could see it, dude, because these guys are all kind of playing their way into it. There's orange something. I don't even know what that... Oh, that might be Big Kahuna orange. That might be Big Kahuna orange. Yeah, but with as much talent as there is out there, he's not going to stick. I mean, you have dudes that are 3 back on the depth chart not playing that are better than he is. Are the Packers on right now?
Yeah.
Who are they playing?
Steelers.
Gotcha. Here we go, guys. Last 2 of case number 1. Austin Jones refractor. I like him. It's a great story, but at some point, like, we're talking about the best in the league. There you go, Peter. Maccabee X-Fractor. Richard Reese out of 399. Peter, I forget who your other dude was. You said you had 2 of them. Maccabee and someone else. There's Jalen Wright. Orange Big Kahuna. Good luck, guys. Not Bama. Yes, Bama. Kool-Aid. Orange Big Kahuna out of 25. We've hit so many big Kool-Aid cards, man. Nice hit, Kool-Aid spot. Lagasse, that's right. KJ Jefferson, base auto. Victor Rosa out of 150. Hemby. Klubnik. Bucky Irving refractor. Donovan Edwards, refractor auto out of 499. Like Edwards. Alright, guys, this is the last box of case 1. Winston, right? Sullivan, X-Fractor. He is not good. Josh Williams, little purple color match for LSU. Roydell Williams, refractor. And blue Malachi Starks out of 199. Yellow auto. Monterey Baldwin, yellow auto out of 75. Harrison Aqua, there we go. Shadur. Mayan Williams. Ryan O'Keefe. Jaleel Farouk, base auto to end case number 1. Not a bad first case at all. We'll take it, right? Did you? It's a nice card, man. It's nice, dude. Bowman's best basketball. So it's got like Wemby and Caitlin Clark and all that. Weems, there's 1,000 unpaid spots in that. Once I finish this, I'll put a list up on the Facebook page. I'll probably need help on that one, though. Guys, I'm going to run to the bathroom quick, and then we'll do our second case. Yeah, the Bears are definitely going to fire their offensive coordinator. They might fire the head coach, too. That'd be all right with either or, preferably both. I think it's a no-brainer, though. If Harbaugh somehow becomes available, the Bears are going to hire him, I think. I think that that's going to be an ownership decision, not even a GM decision. In my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong, but... Alright. So we're one case down. Like I said, pretty good first case. Just not a ton of color. Only the one orange. The names in the first case were great, but the color was not fantastic. But a lot of nice cards. A lot of big hits in that first one. We really can't complain too much. Penix was huge. Caleb was huge. The Penix spot went crazy in that first break. Here's our next 12. That is true. Not wrong at all on that. I feel like a lot of the best coaches were average players, and I think it's because some of these superstars, their brains work at a level that a lot of people can't comprehend, like even other professionals, so it's hard for them to slow the game down and kind of teach it, if that makes sense. Like there's certain things where it's like their physical abilities are so much higher than other people. I don't think so, Peter, in my honest opinion. Because I think everybody does it. Everybody does it in some capacity. Michigan just got caught. And that whole cheating word is such an interesting description for it, because to me, everyone's looking for any competitive advantage that they can get. So I don't know if it's always that cut and dry, if that makes sense. It's like, oh, you're cheating. It's like, no, we were looking for a competitive advantage. We just got caught doing it. Other teams didn't. Yeah, dude, there's so many good examples out there. I mean, shoot, Craig Counsell. Craig was good. Craig isn't a Hall of Fame baseball player. That's for damn sure. Lou Piniella. I mean, there's 1,000 examples out there. Alex Cora. Yeah, Kellen Moore, no shit. Legit college quarterback, but NFL quarterback, not so much. All right, first two from case 2. Here we go. Need some law. Let's rip. Here we go, guys. Jurion refractor. Bo Collins. KJ Jefferson refractor. I see gold. But first, Oscar Delp, fuchsia speckle out of 150. Delp. Braylon Trice, true gold out of 50. A Rizaraku green. It's out of 99. Refractor auto. Cade Stover refractor. AJ Swan. Hello, Mr. Swan. And Grant Wells refractor auto. First box, not it. Austin Jones purple. Singleton purple speckle. Wiggins. Cohen. Will Johnson refractor. McDowell. Arizaraku Aqua out of 299. Trey Benson. Grant Wells green shimmer. It's always interesting to see the print runs in these. First auto, Ohio State auto. Mayan Williams, base auto. Thompson refractor. Dallin Jalen Hayden Shimmer. You can get short and auto here. I think we are. Certainly are. Not an ideal start. Short and auto. None of the autos were great. But we got a lot of case left. Alright. Not a great start. Give me just a second here, guys. Alright. Next two. Is still existing. Hanging in there. Is anybody out there? Doesn't surprise me at all. Is he? The eligibility thing is so jacked up because of COVID and them giving everybody extra years. Alright, next two. Next two. Jesus. It's a good day. Bucky Irving, nice yellow color match there out of 75 for the Ducks. Donnie Mitchell refractor. Simpson. Mayan Williams. AJ Swan. Antonio Gates Jr. Purple. Blake Corum refractor. Devin Neal aqua. Getting a little worried where all of our autos are, man. Oh God, this could be big. Tylik Williams, gold auto for the Buckeyes out of 50. I was hoping for Harrison. James Williams. Braylon Allen. Shimmer. And Joe Milton refractor auto out of 499. Joe Alt refractor. Torrey Horton purple shimmer. Georgia, Oscar Delp base auto. Aqua, Marvin Harrison, nice. Out of 150. Jason Marshall refractor. CJ. Keon Kelly, aqua. Yeah, that'd be nasty. Josh Williams, refractor. Keon Kelly, purple speckle. Gators, Jason Marshall, refractor auto. Ennis, refractor. Talon Green. Peter, did you tell me who your other guy was? Still no Marvin Auto. Yeah, dude, Marvin Autos are, like, impossible in this product. We pulled a total of, like, probably 3 of them in, like, almost 50 cases. Marvin is a very, very tough pull. Lagasse, that's right. I know you have Maccabee. That one I'm certain of. But I keep forgetting that you have Cooper. Yeah, color match. I agree. Yeah, dude, like I said, he's been one of the, not one of, he has been the toughest pull for sure of any of the dudes in the set. I'm going to be honest with you, Peter. I don't look at Beckett at all. I don't think I've looked at Beckett one time in my life. Because until Beckett starts buying cards, they can say that whatever is really worth whatever. In principle, it makes sense, but it gives you kind of a good baseline of what they think, but there is no truer sign than what stuff is actually moving for, you know? Yeah, I mean, it can certainly help you understand the product, and I mean, there's obviously a lot of research that they do that goes into where and why that they price guys at a certain amount. But to me, it's in no way indicative as to what cards are actually worth. It's almost, Beckett's almost just like a point scale, essentially. You know? I mean, it gives you an idea of like who they think that the better dudes in the product are. Not to slam that, because that's not what I'm meaning to do. Yeah, I think, well, it's because I think Maccabee, they probably project as a 25 first. Speaking of Purdue receivers, or Purdue skill players, rather, I think it's super interesting how David Bell, who I thought was going to be one of, if not the top receivers in the 22 draft, has really not amounted to anything. Yeah, that's probably a good play, actually, if you're trying to learn guys. Dante Moore. Sean, no. We have struggled to find the big name QBs. Taylor Green. Will Howard refractor. Dalen Everett. Jackson Arnold refractor. Will Rogers. Evan Stewart is very high up in the 25 rankings. Dallin Hayden refractor. Drew Pine, green shimmer out of 99. Skimp us on another auto, I think that they did. Jesus Christ, dude. What an awful case. Skimped us, and we got a base auto, Keon Kelly. Sucks. Harold Perkins. McCord Shimmer. Second box with only one auto. Milton. Isaiah Williams. Not numbered, it's a shimmer. And Ole Miss, Jackson Dart refractor auto. Out of 499, we like Dart. And Judkins out of 150. Riley Leonard. Montrell Johnson. Dante Moore refractor. And Rome purple. I'm not sure. I haven't done the card count or anything like that, so I can't tell you kind of how they've been falling. Big Kahuna, and it's thick. Big Kahuna auto. Oh yeah, let's go. Bang! Shadur. Big Kahuna Shadur Sanders auto. Let's go. There it is. Knew they were saving something nice for us. Hello, Mr. Shadow. Sweet. To Shields. Roman Wilson. And Bo Collins, yellow out of 75. Our color in these cases has been so thin. Not that the cases have been bad by any means. We just have not hit a lot of color. Do you? Sounds about right. Like I said, I've never really counted, so I'm not 100% sure. Let's do this. Let's keep just the McCord up here. Put a dart down there, because now we have twins. There's 1,000, dude. Tell them I'm going to post it on Facebook, because there's that many. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you can get for them, then yeah, certainly. Yeah, dude, I totally get it. Probably a safe bet. Hey, Brooks. That second part is certainly true, Peter. All right, next two are out. Including these, we have half a case left. So 6 total boxes, including the 2 that are out. All right, here we go, guys. Kinchins. Winmon. And Sam Hartman Aqua out of $2.99. Cam Rising. Purple Shimmer, Caleb Downs. Syracuse, Gadsden? Yep. Gadsden Refractor Auto. That's for Chad out of $4.99. And nice one here. Ennis Gold Shimmer out of 50. Another Kahuna. This one's just a regular one. Jackson Arnold. Big Kahuna. Nice hit. Kool-Aid. Nice, Jackson. KJ, yes. Donovan Smith, no. Peter, you got a shot here. Jordan Travis, Refractor. You got a shot here. Don't have a shot anymore. Nick Singleton, it was Lagasse colors. Out of $4.99. Joe Alt, that one's nice. Joe Alt, green auto out of 99. Little top 10 Joe. We'll take it for sure. Hello, Mr. Joe Alt. Will Shepard. Jaden Delora. I just told you that you had a shot, because you did. Come on. Be the one. Be the one. Braylon Trice. Fuchsia Speckle Auto. Out of 150. Michael Hull Jr. out of 299. Malik Benson. Nate Wiggins out of 399. Makuba. Steven, which one? Parrish Jones out of 399. The Joe. Oregon. Troy Franklin. Base auto. Marvin Refractor. Travis Hunter X Fractor. Oh, very nice, dude. Good little run for you, for sure. It's awesome, man. Congrats. I love Joe Alt. I don't think that there's a team out there that does not want Joe Alt. There's 4 or 5 linemen in this first round that could help every team in the NFL. I feel like every team says that their O-line is terrible. I feel like that's got to be one of the most thankless jobs in all of sports. Nobody praises them when good things happen, but whenever bad things happen, it's because the O-line is bad. Unless you're the Eagles, then you just have a stupid offensive line. Correct. Well, I mean, line gets talked about a lot, but it's always for negative things. It's for holds, it's for not blocking. I don't know why that card's, it's like longer than some. Weird. You had that one other time too. And it was on the orange shimmer as well. All right, guys, here we go. Newbin refractor. Jackson Dart. Penix photo variation. Penix spot crushed the break. Griffin. Shimmer Victor Rosa. UK. Devin Leary, orange shimmer auto. Nice hit out of 25. McCord refractor. Carson Steele aqua. Leary's super nice. That can certainly go up. Short us again, man? Jesus Christ, how many autos? Oh, just kidding, there's one right here. Tylik Williams. Base auto. Michael Williams, purple. Delora. Jade Knott. Gates refractor. Justice Haynes. I want like one or two more big ones. Dane Key refractor. Watson. Jaden Bray, fuchsia speckle. Michael Trigg refractor. Richard Reese. Jared Verse purple. A&M Ruben Owens. Ruben Owens had a great break too. Troy Franklin. Come on, let's go. Jackson Dart. Yellow out of 75. And blue Mackay Lemon out of 199. I think I'm officially on the Jackson Dart train for what it's worth. I think that's what I decided yesterday. Sean, no, we have 2 boxes left in the break, my friend. Two boxes left in case 2. We're 24 boxes in. Yeah, no Dante. There's been a lot of big spots that haven't really done much. No Dante, no Drake May, no JJ, not really a ton of Bo Nix. What's up? Fair bet. We can try. You guys know, because I say it all the time, I don't pack the cards, I just open them. If I could hit for all of you, I would love that. pack was like packaged weird. I had to check to see if they put like a super or something in there. They didn't. Update, they didn't, but I figured that I'd check for you just because it was kind of bizarre. All right. Last two are out. Let's get into it. I could see that happening. I see a lot of different things happening, to be honest with you. Marshawn Lloyd, refractor. McCaskill. True orange auto for USC. Let's go. Corey Foreman, true orange auto out of 25. That's a huge card. Josh Williams. Foreman will be a first rounder, no question about it. Super sharp. Nice hit for the Foreman spot. AJ Swan, Raheem Sanders, Troy Franklin Blue, Oscar Delp, refractor auto. JJ Shimmer. And Emmanuel Henderson's. They gave us 3 autos in that box. We knew that they'd make up for it. Justice Haynes, green out of 99. And last box of the break, guys. Gabriel refractor. Frank Gore. Blake Corum, green out of 99. Bo Nix, refractor. Come on, show us one more big card. One more big card. Jay Knott, purple shimmer. Gators, Jason Marshall, fuchsia, speckle auto out of 150. Is he? Mayan Williams, blue out of 199. Michael Williams. Devin Leary. Michael Pratt. And Caleb Johnson, purple out of 399. Washington, this is going to be Trice or Rome. Wow, that's nice. Rome, orange shimmer auto to end it. That's so sick. Good way to end the break. Arnold, Penix, Kool-Aid, and the Shadur. The Shadur auto. Shaped up nice for us at the end there. These always seem to go well. Just a second here, guys. Gonna get this straightened up, then I'll recap it for you. Appreciate y'all for jumping in. Really nice break. Man, that's a nice one. The Rome spot. Guys, I appreciate y'all for jumping in as always. Not sure how much more, if any, that we're going to run a Bowman Chrome U football. But if this is it for this product, this was a ton of fun this year. We hit some massive, massive cards. And you know we'll be back with just about everything else that comes out. I appreciate all of you guys for hopping in the break. Appreciate all you guys for sticking with me through Chrome U football. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure what we have left, but I know that it's not a ton. So unless we order more, this might be it. All right, let's recap the break for you guys here. We're back at 2:30 with Bowman's Best Basketball. Like I had mentioned before, there are a ton of unpaid spots in that. We had a dude come in yesterday, win a bunch of auctions, and then immediately after canceled everything. So I know with certainty that we will have quite a few unpaids in that. I'm going to post a list on Facebook in just a bit here. Your autos that were not up on the stand. And for your stuff up on the stands, no particular order here. Just kind of roll it. We had Rome Orange Shimmer Auto, Leary Orange Shimmer Auto, Alt Green Auto, 2 Aqua Harrison's base, and a 55 insert. Dickey Fuchsia Speckle out of 150, and Owens out of 99 green. Jackson Dart had a good break here. Yellow auto out of 75, and then 2 refractor autos. Big Kahuna, Jackson Arnold. A couple nice oranges here. Corey Foreman, True Orange Auto, and a Big Kahuna Orange Kool-Aid. Both of those out of 25. Travis, Refractor Auto, out of 499. And then our quarterback stuff, Big Kahuna Auto of Shadur. Saturday Superstars of Caleb, and then the Penix spot crushed it. Gold on-card auto out of 50. Big Kahuna, and a photo variation. Guys, that's your break. I will catch you guys in just a bit for Bowman's Best Basketball. Hope you guys have a good rest of your Sunday, and I will see you soon. Later.